My back is killing me.
What happened?
It's my lower back. I twisted around to pick something up this morning, and I strained a muscle. Now I can barely move.
You should take the rest of the day off and go see someone about it.
My doctor will just recommend anti-inflammatory medication, but it does nothing for me. It's not the first time I've done it.
What about a chiropractor? Mine is fantastic. I'll give her a call and see if she can fit you in.
Really? Thank you.
Question. What does the man imply about his problem?
Hi, I need a refund for a cruise we booked. We can no longer go.
Do you have the necessary supporting documentation?
You mean the travel insurance policy? You should have a record of it. I purchased it along with the cruise.
No, I mean the proof of circumstances that permit the refund, like medical records, that sort of thing.
We can't cancel due to a change in our work schedules?
If you read the insurance document's fine print more closely, you'll see what circumstances the policy covers.
Question. What does the man imply?
Look what I found this morning.
Are those wild mushrooms?
Yeah, a whole basket of them. I picked them in the woods. I'm thinking of putting them in pasta for dinner and an omelet for breakfast tomorrow.
I had no idea there were so many different varieties growing in this vicinity.
Yeah, I found chanterelles, porcini, and oyster mushrooms.
Any morel mushrooms? Nothing compares to those.
Unfortunately, they're a spring mushroom. You can't find them in the fall.
Too bad. Still, the others look great.
Question. Why is the woman disappointed?
More office drama coming up?
Why? What's going on?
Rachel was making comments about Julie on the office chat software, thinking the software was private. Several people read them before they were deleted.
What did they say? I didn't see them.
They were pretty insulting. Rachel commented on problems with Julie's performance and also stuff about her fashion sense.
Poor Julie. I'm sure she feels so humiliated.
Question. What are the two people talking about? Hi, Craig. How are preparations coming along with the play you're directing?
To be honest, I'm terrified. But I feel this way before every show opens.
Have there been any problems?
Well, there have been a couple of arguments over who should play which role, but nothing major.
At least it sounds like they're committed. How are things on the technical end?
They're good, despite the sets being a bit complicated. My support staff has it under control.
I'm sure it'll be a huge success.
Question. What is one thing we learn about the play?
Lindsay, you still haven't given me the budget numbers I asked you for. What's going on?
Sorry, the department head still hasn't checked them. They've been sitting on her desk for a few days, but she's been snowed under this week.
So it's your manager that's the bottleneck? You should have let someone know.
I didn't want to get her into trouble.
Well, loyalty is nice and all, but consider this. If this puts the other departments behind schedule, they're going to blame you.
I see your point.
Question. What does the man say the woman should have done?
Did you read that article I sent you about the new medicines they've extracted from ocean creatures?
Yeah, I know scientists have been getting new pharmaceuticals from nature for years, but this is the first time I've heard of them looking to marine environments.
It's not surprising that it took so long. They say we know more about the moon than about the ocean.
There are so many different oceanic species. There must be lots of useful chemicals waiting to be discovered.
I imagine it'll be a while before any new drugs pass the required testing, though.
Question. What do we learn from the conversation?
So, Jim, did your daughter choose which university to attend for her year abroad in Spain?
She's still deciding between a big one in Madrid and a small rural school that specializes in her major.
What are your thoughts?
I told her to choose the one that best suits her academic interests.
I can sympathize with her indecision, though. Small-town life would be a big change for her.
But why study abroad if not to throw yourself into a completely new environment?
I get that, but I'm not the one you need to persuade.
Question.
Well, I've had a look at the data you provided, and I think we can successfully resolve your company's problems.
The considerable decline in sales in recent quarters has us quite concerned.
I understand. There are some financial strategies that can help you to increase profits in the short term. To address the root cause, however, I think we need to look elsewhere.
Well, our product quality seems to be stable, and as far as we can tell, there haven't been any major changes in the market.
That's consistent with the results of my analysis. To start with, I think we need to focus on your employees.
I suspected we might need to terminate some people, especially the low performers.
Actually, that's not what I meant. Based on things like the frequency of missed deadlines, late arrivals, and absences, I think it's obvious that employee morale is suffering.
And you think that's responsible for the decline in sales?
That's what the data suggests. The base salaries you provide are competitive, but I see there are no opportunities for staff to receive performance bonuses. Introducing such a system could go a long way toward motivating employees.
Question. What does the woman say the man should do?